Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mr. Showbiz and this is Within the Day with Mr. Showbiz. And on today's episode, so over the weekends, MzGee and Mr. Logic, them are issue count trend where everybody they talk about and people were like, Arnold wasn't there to also speak about this issue because Arnold is not in the country as of now. He has traveled and bro, he's out to talk about this issue and he shared his opinion with Empire FM and this is what he said.
Arnold, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you too, sir.
It's been very difficult getting through to you, but I'm happy you've been able to join me. When are you going to be in Ghana?
I should be in Ghana by weekend. I've done a lot of trips in the last month, so I need to settle small for Ghana.
Arnold, because we're talking. Because we are talking about this, did you see the video of MzGee and Mr. Logic?
Yes, feeling that. Yes, I've seen it.
What's your view on it?
It happens. Feeling that. I mean, let's be very honest and very blunt. You've done this for a long time. Please, have you not had any confrontation or banter with any of your panel members over the years before?
I have. I even still do with Magic.
Exactly, Magic. Yes, you understand. For me, I think it's normal. It's a normal phenomenon to have panel members clash, go at each other, like me and Logic, or me and A plus, or A plus and Logic, or A plus and Bulldog, or Bulldog and Logic. It's a normal phenomenon. I mean, you not have a show and not have confrontations and not have clashes. I mean, let's look at our political arena, for example. I mean, they're always clashing. The MPP representative is always clashing with the NDC representative every day.
But this one, they are not opponents.
No, I'll get there. So it's a normal phenomenon. The same way you actually sometimes you have a host clash with a guest. Again, it's normal. And that's the reason I asked you. Over the years, have you not had any banter or clash with your guests? Normal. Now, the difficulty that we are facing here is the timing and the circumstances that surround MzGee and all that stuff. But what I say, because normal, but because MzGee is occupying a position that is some way somehow people still are not accepting that fact. Into a man here some way. Into every little thing from MzGee is blown out of proportion. On the confrontation, it was blown out of proportion. On the gift to say it was blown out of proportion. Because of rule now, people still do not accept the fact that I didn't occupy my ground position. To me, and all that stuff. It's the little way not blown out of proportion. For me, I think that is the timing and the circumstances. Otherwise, a guest and a host having a normal, a panel member and a co-panel member having conversations, a normal. You understand? It's unfortunate say time and not any circumstance around MzGee and show this time around. And sometimes it's blown out of proportion. But seriously, you and I would admit the fact that these things happen. They happen in the spur of the moment. There are things. Listen, a couple of years ago, I have been a regular member on Christel Baji's show. We are now close to 20 years. I don't know if you remember, 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, he stopped me from coming on the show because he and I had a bust up on the show. A big bust up on the show. And I did not go on the show for 4 months. You get. So it is, you see, you understand. Something I tell you. It's normal.
Who do you blame for the exchange of words on the show?
Oh, who do I blame? I don't blame anybody. Like I said, we be a tasty. You understand? I don't blame anybody. ABR miscommunication. For me, probably I thought ABR MzGee was joking kakra because this was not it wasn't the first time or query Mr. Logic on his timing. I mean, if anybody has realized over the period, Logic and almost every time MzGee would question her, so MzGee, maybe I make a break into and in time I make a break, and I'm a man 1 minute. Every time is about logic. And I don't blame Logic because he's passionate. You understand? He's very enthusiastic. And topic in the and show no so you check. You understand? I'm not blaming MzGee because show no you check. Viewers know sometimes they complain. Ebi da sorry ne gusu ye. And see, MzGee was only prompting him say, listen, I think that he was supposed to be a joke, but Logic and sometimes Logic, they understand it some way. Logic didn't catch the joke. You get because there's no way MzGee would want to disrespect Logic like that or make it simple because it doesn't make sense. Say Obeka Logic say they all can say Nima and I say blown off. This gentleman has been a pundit for all this while. He's a regular pundit on YouTube. So there's no way MzGee would go out there wanting to disrespect him on live TV. It was supposed to be a joker. One catcher, probably he was also tired, frustrated or anything. And also one catcher at the end because he was supposed to laugh about it and let it go. Because he in the Charlie, I'm out for that young pong, Charlie, I'm out for your new yentem. You get, he was supposed to play along and catch
so Arnold, you would have taken it. You would have taken it as a joke.
Say, A plus your new me. Just someone so honor you. I would have played. I would have underplayed it. You understand? I don't think I would have taken offense. And knowing MzGee and knowing the fact that there is no way she would want to disrespect me on that set. You understand? Maybe a mindset maybe be siano and a bit share me reaction. And the mindset of the points and they say 1. There's no way she would want to disrespect me. 2, by virtue of the fact that I've been on that show for a long time, I know how it goes. You understand? Sometimes you pick the joke. Sometimes you let it go. Sometimes you just ignore. You understand? Sometimes you can play along with the joke. And I'm out for that. And point. And like play along. You understand? But it depends on the personality. Maybe next time MzGee should figure out, okay, personality in a temperament. Can I joke? Can I joke with the person or not? You understand? Because let's be clear. Say there is no way MzGee because or that's it. There be.
So that be Arnold for you, Bob. That be Arnold in opinion about this whole issue. He sided with Mr. Logic and also Wasabe sided with MzGee because of the jovial part of the issue, and also Mr. Logic to the other part now not sided with. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. They are all into media, and it happens for a reason. Like sometimes the host and the pundit crash on there, and what I say, it's just normal. It's just normal for us to see, but he didn't take it the way it's supposed to be. That resulted into that. So, Charlie, that be Arnold in opinion. You can drop your suggestions about what you think about Arnold's view about this whole issue. I could read and reply. My name is Mr. Showbiz. If today is your first time here, kindly hit on the subscribe button, like the video, and I'm out.